see you're here, obviously supporting OnSide. Can you talk a little bit about your involvement with the project?
It's a project now I've been working on for like 2 years. I think with me, Jimmy, and Darren Till first mentioned it, and to now have the UFC on board, and as soon as I mentioned it to the UFC, they were fully involved straight away. You know, they wanted to put money in straight away and to just lead the way. So I'm very happy now to be like finally after COVID and everything, be able to like come see the people, see the kids work, and I'm very happy with what I've seen.
What does it mean to you to be able to speak to the guys here? Do they remind you of you when you were, that age coming up?
Yeah, for sure. I was probably way worse than what they are now, But like I said, to have something like this in the community is it's a great thing, I remember when I was young, we had like youth clubs in the neighborhood, but it all got closed down, and now there's nothing for kids to do, So that's the reason why now there's spikes and crimes, and there's nothing to do. You're just hanging out on the street with your friends, and you get into trouble, To have a building like this, where there's have music here, boxing, barbering, that's amazing, So I'm hoping they can get one of these in Birmingham to help out in Birmingham, but yeah, I am happy and I'm proud of it.
And you mentioned there to the kids, obviously, that you're going to be fighting for the title in July in the summer. Can you talk a little bit about that? And obviously, this is the first time for you fighting for the title, and it will be a rematch for you.
Yeah, it'll be a rematch. Like I said, when I lost in the UFC, it was to the current champion, which is Kamaru Usman, and I haven't lost since. It's like 6-7 years ago. So now to get an opportunity now to go back, win the belt, and to beat the last guy to beat me, it's an icing on the cake, and to do it from the UK. MMA is not as big in the UK as it is in the States, and to achieve what I'm achieving now from the UK is amazing,
And obviously, like you said, that fight was a long time ago.
Yeah.
How do you think that goes down for a second time, and how do you think you both have developed since then?
He's improved loads, so have I. Like I said, I fought when I was 22 years old. I'm now 30 years old now. I've learned a lot over that space of time. So has he. So it'd be a totally different fight from what it was back then. So if we both approach it from back then, we'll lose. We have to look at it as a new fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
How much would it mean to you to bring the title back to the UK?
It mean everything to me. Like I said, this is what I've worked for me, my family, my teammates, and for the UK, to be able to do that and to show, like I said, kids to where I come from, underprivileged background, and to see like it's not where you start, it's where you finish. You can put your mind to whatever you want to put your mind to. You can achieve it if you work towards it, and that's what I'm bringing into the fight.
Leon, obviously Kamaru said that he wants to beat you and then box Canelo. Do you think he's making a big mistake by just looking past you?
Yeah, I think he's. I don't know where he's at. There's no reason to beat Canelo anyway, and there's no reason beating me. So it's like I saw something came out the other day, so he's come just to wrestle for the whole fight, and he can come and do what he wants, But I'm ready to go.
Why do you think he wants to, almost like leave the UFC despite being champion boxing? Do you think that's kind of indicative of a lot of UFC fighters looking for big paydays at the minute?
Either the payday, trying to test himself, one or the other, But each should own. If you want to go and get paid. It's not a long career, is it? So if you can get paid off it. But I'll be the champion when he leaves. I'll take the belt off him, then he can go do what he wants to do with it. Yeah.
Has the UFC ever mentioned, obviously he's had that hand surgery, is it looking on course for the date that you mentioned?
It's tracking on course, Like I say, it's not officially signed yet, but we all agreed. I've agreed, Usman has agreed, UFC has agreed, so now just getting pen to paper and get it moving.
Cheers.
You've had a bit of a slow start to get to this point.
Yeah.
There was lots of, you were supposed to take on Chimaev, and then obviously Masvidal as well. What was your reaction when you first heard that Masvidal was out of that fight that you had planned booked? Because you've been wanting to get your hands on him for a while.
For a long time. Also, I was disappointed. I was looking forward to it. Is when I work towards something, they get cancelled or taken away from you. You're always disappointed, and you put a lot of money into your camp and everything else. But like I said, I always believe I'm having for a reason, and I'll just stay focused. Like I said, it might be a blessing in disguise. You never know. So I'm able to go back to my gym, back to learning, back to growing, improving my skill set, and now I'm fighting for the title. So
what did you think of the fight between him and Colby Covington?
It was a good fight. I thought he played out. I thought he would. He got out wrestled, and I thought he played out. I would have.
Yeah. What do you think about Colby? And he's said he wants to fight Dustin Poirier next. What do you think about that?
he talks a lot of shit, but he's a decent fighter, you know. But he's a hard guy to like. He's like one of the guys that puts on like a character to be the villain. So it's like difficult to read what he actually is, you know. And I think him and Dustin are fighting to be each their own, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leon, it's a big week for UK MMA with the UFC coming back. Obviously, you've got the fight lined up for July, but is there a part of you that's just itching, that just wishes you could be on this card?
Yeah, 100%. Like the UFC hasn't been in the UK for 3 years, I think, because of COVID. I was the last scheduled headline that was meant to be at the O2, and my fight got cancelled on the Sunday before the fight because of COVID, and they haven't been back since, you know. So I can imagine now the fans are like itching to see live events, and but I got great teammates that's fighting on the card, and I'll be there to support them. I'll be cornering one of my teammates and just taking it all in, you know.
What's your pick for fight of the night?
Well, hope for my teammates. Could get 50,000 extra, you know. So hope for one of my teammates.
Another one of your teammates, Jake Adley, he was meant to be on the card.
Yeah.
Are you hoping he makes his debut on your card, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the plan. But I think he's already matched up for May, the same. So I would have loved if he could have. I think he's got a good one in May. Yeah.
Leon, Khamzat Chimaev and Gilbert Burns are fighting very soon. Do you have any prediction for that fight?
I don't know. Like with Khamzat, you haven't seen much of him, you know. So you don't know how good he is. I think this is the fight where we'll show whether or not he is what I think he is, you know. And I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, want to be a fan and just see how good he is. You know, I don't think Gilbert is good anyway, but if he does beat him, he's ranked number 3 in the world, 4 in the world. So if he can beat Gilbert, fair play to him.
One more question, guys.
Leon, you mentioned your gym earlier on, and obviously the teammates you've got. Things like this, like OnSide and what's happening here, running parallels. How much pride do you take in being able to build your own thing in Birmingham as well? Is that similar kind of pride behind that?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, it's like for kids, you need like a blueprint, right, as to how you can achieve stuff. Like it's easy to go to like the hood and be like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, look at this, but I can't resonate with that person. You get someone like me that I've been there, lived it, and now I'm doing what I'm doing. You can like look at the blueprint, look what you did, you know. And I think that's what it is really for like as far as my gym goes. Like that's how I got involved in MMA so hard, because I had guys in my gym that was fighting for the UFC already, so I could see their blueprint, what they're doing in training, how they're eating, how they're living. Like I could copy that to get to the UFC. Now here I am, you know. So I think that's all it is. Just need like a blueprint, show them how to do it. I'm proud to be one of the front runners in the UK for MMA, for the UFC, to show that, to give back to the kids and to see like anything possible.
Can I just quickly ask as well, you know, after your fight with Nate Diaz, that was obviously so entertaining and amazing. But like, was there like it seemed like there was a bit of respect that was developed after. Like, what was that relationship like?
Nah, it was good. You know, the Diaz brothers, they all got like a mad stigma around them, you know. And but after the fight, came backstage, and even Nick, his brother, and it was like all friendly, you know. Came, shake my hand, and just say, "Oh, congrats, and keep doing what you're doing, and wish me well," you know. And that's all MMA is. Like, in the day you fight, but after that, it's all love, you know. Just here to provide for a family and just give back. That's cool. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.